perfect timing for us to go to our sports and the law guy. Steve Moskowitz is here to answer that very question. So, we know about the story. Saints had bounties on guys trying to knock guys out of games. Is there a criminal case to be had somewhere in here?
The first problem would be proof. And here, like so many areas of law, it's not just what you do, it's what you were thinking. For example, this is a football game, and guys signed up for this. So if somebody's trying to, say, sack the quarterback, of course, we don't hit him in the head or the throwing arm, but you say, well, okay, the linebacker wants to sack him and knock him down as hard as he can. That's fine, and that's legal. But if he thinks, oh, I want to knock him out of the game to get the bounty, that's where there's the problem, or even worse, you know, break his leg or end his career. It's the intent. That's a real problem. And the bounties, PR, court of public opinion, that looks terrible because then, you know, you don't want the guys looking like thugs.
There's another level to this, and that is the NFL found out about this, actively went to the Saints and said, we know you're doing this. Please stop it. Actually, they didn't say please. And the Saints said, you know what? We're going to just keep doing it. Is there anything else to this, then, since the NFL had already warned them?
Well, again, was there something, this is a contact sport, and you're supposed to take the guy out as hard as you can, but you're not supposed to injure him. So again, it's intent. What were these guys thinking? That's the real problem.
Is that the hard part to prove?
It's a killer. It's a killer on proof. Because remember, it's a football game. It's a you're
already hitting guys.
You're supposed to hit guys. Yeah. That's the game. And then also, it's intent. When you hit that guy, what you're trying to do, sack the quarterback, that's okay. This is not a tennis match. You're trying to knock that guy down, but you're not supposed to want to hurt him.
Our physical sporting events, and you're talking hockey, the NFL, games like boxing, are they self-policing? Are they outside the realm? Do the police have any role in trying to do something with
Yes, if you do something outside of the game. For example, that hockey player in Canada that snuck up on the other guy and hit him. That was criminally charged.
Ended his career.
That was criminally charged in the Canadian courts. Or if a guy is already down, you say, you know what? Or you kick him. That's outside of it. Or, you know, you sucker punch him as his back turned. Those are the easy ones. It's more difficult when in the game, I'm intending to, you're the quarterback, or you have the football. I'm intending to knock you down. I'm going to hit you as hard as I can. That's okay, and that's where it gets kind of murky and difficult, and intent becomes so important.
Now, does it come down to the athlete wanting to try this? Let's say I'm one of the guys I was in my contract year, and I did break my ankle from the team that was putting bounties on guys. Well, that caused me to not make more money that next year I had a new contract coming up. Is there any case there where I can just individually go at one guy, not a team, but one guy?
Well, you can always sue anybody for anything, but again,
said the lawyer.
But, well, of course, that's what we do for a living. But the problem is that when he signed up for that, the game is when the other guy is supposed to knock you down. So did he do anything differently? You're supposed to hit that guy. Now, did he have the intent to try to break it? Did he do something when he was down? Did he twist his foot or do something? That's where you get into. But then it's the sucker punch. It's the doing something after the play is over. That's where it's easier to nail the guy.
All right, that's why we have sports and the law. Steve Moskowitz, he's the best in the business. How do I know? I was over there visiting him today. He handles my stuff. That's what I do. I go over there and make sure these guys are on the QT. This guy's getting the job done. You're getting the job done. And next, so is Sportsnet Central. Damon getting ready. Mindy, they're filing through their